good. So tell us, how does it feel for Coleman to play you? Obviously.
Well, first of all, it's a blessing. It's a blessing without a doubt because, as you know, Colman Domingo is a superb and excellent actor. He has actually done some amazing acting feats, and it's just an honor and it's a blessing. Also, the experience in and of itself was an opportunity of a lifetime because I developed new friendships. I learned a whole lot of new things, despite the fact of being a founding member of RTA and going through a whole lot of trials and tribulations to get to where I'm at now. But it was still an opportunity, and it was a major learning experience. The impact I would like this to have on the audience is that I would love to see prisons all over the world actually develop what we develop, which is a theater workshop program in which we use arts as a tool of empowerment, as a tool to teach life skills. As you may know, is that RTA has a 3% recidivism level, which means we are actually inducing public safety to society. We are preventing people from coming back to prison just by showing compassion, love, fellowship, teamwork, community, and all these healthy things that's making it conducive to making society safe. So we want to see it all over the world.
And Colman Domingo is a ball of positive energy that as soon as he comes in the room, it just makes everything better. You dig? It make like Coleman's just such a great guy, man. And he gave me so many tips on so many. He's not afraid to share. He's a willing participant in this thing, man. And he treats us all fairly and equally, man. We all good.
What did you learn about yourself when you were making this film?
I learned that I'm more than the sum of my mistakes. I'm more than what people would label me as. I would say that I got so much more to give, and I found new ways to do it.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of my journey with this movie began by being a volunteer teacher myself inside this program, Rehabilitation Through the Arts. And as a teacher there, what I walked away with was I want as many people as possible to feel how it felt for me to be inside that room with these exceptional group of men who have put their masks down, who are curious, who are alive in many ways that most people I know on the outside are not alive. And so the chance to be at a festival like South by Southwest is it can just pour gasoline on an opportunity. I mean, the cultural impact that this festival creates, the whole world pays attention to. So it's a joy to be here. We're hard just because, like, I mean, those facilities are designed to like break you down. And even though it wasn't active, you know, they're the ghosts in the walls, you know. And every room you walk in is hot. The air is dead. It just sits on you. It's surrounded by razor wire, and the razor wire is like it's almost like it's choking you out, you know. But yet, despite that, art can be created. Art can happen in a place like that. And so, what it's like to be making 18 days, it's because of what we were doing that we derived the energy we needed to follow through, you know.
Really, just I grew up doing 99-seat theater, okay? So you're very close to the audience, and so you can be very real. So making the transition into film was easy for me, but the way this is doing, it's just taking real life, and it's almost as though you don't know the camera's in the room. And a lot of things that happen in the film are like, you're really uncomfortable with how things are happening, and I don't want to look at this. But we have to look at the way we're treating people that are incarcerated. Everybody in this country, in this world, has to look how we're treating people. This is not helping us. And so I'm calling for like a shift in consciousness about how we treat, how we devalue them. So that's what this film is doing. It's showing real guys sharing their hearts and their souls, and that's only going to help improve this planet.
So this film is really about our lives, and so it was just a natural, organic process. Like when these guys got together and they started thinking about making this film, they started thinking about who was involved in this, who was really like seriously attached to not just the movement, but the program, the prison that we were in, the facility that we were in, And so when you think about having an opportunity to go back and show society what our lives are, there's nobody else that can do it besides us. And so we decided that we had to do this film. You know, you got guys that were incarcerated coming out of prison and then going back into a prison to make the movie. And so there's this trauma of going back into that situation, getting yourself mentally prepared and feeling like you're incarcerated again. The greatest part about it was that it was just the arts that helped create that therapeutic measure, and it was actually like a closure that we started to feel, because we're not incarcerated, we're just acting like we're incarcerated. And when that starts to come through and speak to the soul, there's a level of like just ease that pours through your body.
Congratulations! I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
What type of impact do you want your audience to have when they see this film?
What the impact that I think is necessary for this, to see these inmates that or formerly incarcerated people that I've been working with, see them as human, and see them and see their stories and hear their hearts, and see the impact that arts programs can have when it comes to dealing with these institutions. And I think it's relevant, it's impactful, and I feel like we have to find new ways of dealing with this. That's what I hope.